This program provides education, not advice. Sponsors pay a fee for endorsements and interviews. See the truthayf.com disclosure page for details.
This is where technology, innovation, and personal finance come together.
This is The Truth About Your Future with Rick Edelman. Brought to you by Global X ETFs, dedicated to providing investors with unexplored intelligent solutions. And by Presidio, offering a digital vault where you can collect, protect, and share all your important people, places, things, and documents with all the key people in your life. Start for free at Presidio.com.
It's Tuesday, September 12th. Yesterday, I talked about the coming Social Security crisis. If you missed that show, the link is in the show notes. Bottom line, if Congress takes no action, Social Security benefits are going to be cut about 23% starting around 2032. This is a fact. It's not a myth. But there are some myths, or really mistakes, about Social Security that people are making, and I want to dispel them for you. The first mistake, and this is the most common one, thinking that you should start your benefits as soon as you're eligible. That's age 62. More than 95% of retirees start getting Social Security at 62, and almost every single one of them is wrong. If you start at 62, you're only going to get 70% of what you would get if you waited till 66. And that's only about half of what you'll get if you waited until 70. If you think you're going to live beyond age 85, waiting until age 70 to start your Social Security is the better option. We're talking about an extra $180,000 in lifetime income compared to starting at 62. Do you really want to throw away $180,000? Another mistake is looking at your age and income when calculating your Social Security benefits and when to start. You really need to also consider your marital status, your spouse's age, whether or not your spouse works and their income, and your dependents. And I say marital status separate from your spouse's info. If you're widowed or divorced, those factors can be more important than your age in deciding when to start collecting Social Security. One big myth is thinking that you need to start Social Security now so that you get the cost of living adjustment. Not true. Your future benefits are adjusted to reflect inflation, so don't worry about it. Another big myth is thinking that Social Security benefits are not taxed. That's true for low-income retirees, but pretty much everybody else does have to pay taxes on their Social Security, up to 50% of your Social Security if your income is $25,000 to $34,000, or if you're married with incomes of $32,000 to $44,000. And if you earn more than that, you'll pay taxes on up to 85% of your Social Security benefits. And finally, many people think that their local Social Security office will help them get the maximum benefit. Wrong. If you want to maximize your benefits, then get advice from a financial advisor. The Social Security Administration and the people who work in their local offices will only tell you the rules. They won't tell you the strategies to help you get the most out of those rules. Well, none of that's really fun to talk about, so let's talk about something that is fun. Video games. This is not just fun, it's big business and a great investment opportunity. Millions of people, and not just teenage boys anymore, now spend hours every day playing video games, hanging out in video game sites, and making money in virtual experiences. 80% of Gen Z are gamers, 75% of millennials, 42% of baby boomers play video games. And they all do it for an average of about an hour a day. 3 in 4 say they play with others. And that means gaming is a very social activity. All told, consumers will spend $185 billion on video games this year. That's 5 times more than what they'll spend at the movies, 70% more than what they'll spend on Netflix. 3.2 billion people play video games. That's 40% of the global population, and the number is rising. And in rich countries, 2/3 play video games. Half of them are women. There are now more players in their 30s and 40s than in their teens and 20s. The Walking Dead is now an interactive video game. The latest Harry Potter generated $850 million for Warner Brothers, but for its video game, not the movies. We've got musicians performing concerts in Fortnite, and fitness videos? Forget it. They are now fitness games. This is creating entirely new business models. Free-to-play games that feature ads, in-game purchases. Now there are subscriptions. Apple, Netflix, Sony, Google, the New York Times, they're all offering video games. 7 of the 10 most valuable tech firms are active in gaming. It's the future of home entertainment. Gen Z, those are the people under age 25, they rank their favorite home entertainment as video games, not TVs. If you want to invest in the video game technology and companies that are in this industry, take a look at the Global X Video Games and Esports ETF. The symbol is HERO. It invests in companies that are developing or publishing video games, streaming or distributing video gaming or esports content, operating competitive esports leagues, or producing hardware that are used in video games and esports, including augmented and virtual reality. The Global X Video Games and Esports ETF, symbol HERO. You can learn more about it at globalxetfs.com. The link is in your show notes, or talk to your financial advisor. See you tomorrow.
Where do you store your important documents? How do you keep track of what you have or where it is? Use Presidio, the digital vault where you can collect, protect, and share all your important people, places, things, and documents with all the key people in your life. What you have and where you have it. You'll always know where your valuable information is kept, and you can easily and securely share your info anytime with anyone you choose. Try Presidio free today at Presidio.com. That's Presidio.com. Presidio.
Looking to add AI to your portfolio? Consider the Global X Robotics and Artificial Intelligence ETF, ticker BOTZ. This ETF invests in companies harnessing robotics and AI disruption across a range of sectors like industrials, healthcare, and more. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of principal. Technology companies can be affected by rapid product obsolescence and intense industry competition. Before investing, carefully consider the fund's objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and more in the full or summary prospectus at globalxetfs.com. Read carefully. Distributed by SEI Investments Distribution Company.
How do advances in science, technology, and medicine translate into investment opportunity? Listen and learn.
This is The Truth About Your Future with Rick Edelman.